I was Jennifer, a slave of the Dark River Pack. I wasn't born a slave. My father, Lewis Smith, was the alpha of the Rainbow Pack. When I was 4 years old, Veda Arthur betrayed and killed him. My brother took me to flee, but we got separated. Tomorrow was my 18th birthday, but tonight Barbara kicked my door open again.
Jennifer, you bitch! Where is my pearl necklace? Did you steal it? I didn't take anything from your room. You can't accuse me without evidence. How dare you talk back? Search her room! Stop! Why are you doing this? Because I am the Veda's daughter, and you're just garbage abandoned by others. You're not noble at all. You are just an orphan adopted by the Luna.
They turned my shabby room upside down. A she-wolf overturned my pillow, and the hidden wooden box fell to the floor. A she-wolf picked up the box and handed it to Barbara. Barbara opened it, pulled out the pearl necklace, and triumphantly waved it in front of Luna Deborah.
I told you the bitch stole my necklace. How could a slave own such an expensive necklace?
We put a roof over her head, but she stole from us. She must be punished.
That necklace is mine. Look carefully, it's not yours at all.
Even if this isn't mine, it can't be yours either. You lost my necklace, so I'll take this as compensation.
That necklace was my mother's keepsake. Whenever I missed her, I would take it out and look at it. But then, even that last Rementon had been taken from me. One day, I will make them pay. The midnight bell tolled. I suddenly realized that I had turned 18.
Jennifer, I'm Eva, your wolf. Happy 18th birthday.
I could finally sense my wolf. I was no longer alone.
From today on, I will always be with you. Soon you will meet your mate.
The other half, the moon goddess destined for every werewolf. I was really looking forward to it. The wound on my hand still hurt. I was cold and hungry, but I fell asleep with bright expectations. Early the next morning, I went to Barbara's residence in the name of cleaning her house. The door was ajar, but there was no one inside. I rushed in and rummaged through her dressing table. I didn't find my pearl necklace, but found the one Barbara usually wore. She never lost her necklace at all. She framed me. That bitch had been making trouble out of nothing. I walked further inside, wanting to try my luck in her closet. Suddenly, a strong fragrance of mate bond drifted towards me. I followed the fragrance and stopped at the bathroom door. I looked inside and froze. Tub. Kevin was the heir of Dark River Pack. He slept with a lot of women and harassed me from time to time. I hated him to the core, but that scent of mate bond, it was coming from him.
Bitch, you better behave. Kevin is my man. If you dare seduce him, I'll kill you.
Barbara, get out!
What can I do for you?
Look at me.
I, Kevin Brooke, the heir of Dark River Pack, hereby reject you, Jennifer Smith, as my mate.
That's great. I was waiting for you to reject me. I was wondering why the moon goddess assigned a scumbag like you as my mate. Thank you for setting me free.
What did you say?
I, Jennifer Smith, daughter of the deceased rightful alpha of the Rainbow Pack, Lewis Smith, hereby accept your rejection. Soon, because of what had happened, I was brought to the Great Hall. Barbara stood beside Alpha Norman, her eyes red as if she had been crying.
Alpha Norman, Jennifer stole my necklace and threatened me. She even seduced Kevin.
This is your punishment for bullying Barbara. Remember your identity. Next time you cross the line, I won't be so nice.
I did.
Shut up! In 2 days, Prince Anthony of Osman Kingdom will arrive to select elite werewolves. Jennifer, prepare for the welcome ceremony. Don't screw it up.
Can I participate in the trials? In your dreams, a lowly slave like you only deserves to be trampled under my feet forever.
Enough. Jennifer, prepare for the ceremonies. I don't want to repeat myself.
I didn't argue further, but I wouldn't give up. Only by participating in the trials could I rise to power and avenge my family. 2 days later, the welcome ceremony was held in the square before the castle. Prince Anthony arrived with a group of Lycan guards.
Oh my god, I have never seen such a handsome man before! He is not only a prince, but also the heir of the Osman kingdom, so noble and supreme.
I stood in the crowd and suddenly smelled a unique fragrance, much stronger than what I had smelled from Kevin.
Jennifer, he's our mate!
I couldn't believe it. He is a Lycan, and I'm just a slave. How could the moon goddess choose me to be his mate? Prince Anthony turned his head and looked straight at me. My heart pounded so hard I could barely breathe. He stared at me for a moment, then looked away and continued walking.
Did you see that? The prince looked this way just now. Do you think he likes me? Stop talking nonsense. He was looking at me.
Welcome, Mr. Jones.
How could I be the mate of such an exceptional man? But I still had to participate in the trials. I needed to become stronger. I needed revenge. After the welcome ceremony, I tiredly dragged myself back. The trials would be held tomorrow, and I didn't have much time left. I decided to go to the prince's residence to talk to him and ask him to allow me to participate.
Jennifer, you're so beautiful. Miss Barbara treats us well. She found such a good girl for us.
It was Barbara again. I forced myself to calm down.
You'd better stay away from me. If anyone dares to act rashly, I will fight to the death.
Who do you think you are? We haven't touched a woman in a long time. We'll make sure you have a good time today. Guys, go ahead!
I ran into an empty yard. One of the werewolves caught up with me. He shoved me to the ground, grabbed my hair, and slapped me several times.
Run? Let's see how you can run now.
Hold her down!
Tightly to the ground. I felt like all the bones in my body were about to break, but I didn't shed a single tear.
Stubborn bitch. Keep beating her.
I closed my eyes in despair. If I died, who would avenge me and my family? I had to live. I still had a mission to fulfill.
Monster! She's a monster!
When I raised my gaze, my eyes met Alpha Norman's shocked ones.
Your alpha bloodline has awakened.
I ignored Norman. Covered in blood, I walked step by step toward Prince Anthony. I stood before him, looking into his deep eyes.
Mr. Jones, with my strength, do I qualify for the trials?
Mr. Jones, she's just a lowly slave. Silence!
The prince raised his hand, and Norman immediately shut his mouth.
Yes. What's your name?
My name is Jennifer.
Before I could finish, I lost consciousness. In my last moment of consciousness, I felt a pair of strong arms catch me. I woke up from my coma in an unfamiliar room. My wounds had been treated. Sunlight streamed in through the window. The door opened. Prince Anthony walked in. He stood by the bed, looking down at me. I could feel his hesitation, as if he wanted to say something but couldn't.
Awake?
Mr. Jones, thank you for saving me.
You are my mate. We both know that.
I lowered my head and didn't deny it. A wolf's reaction never lies.
My mother is gravely ill. Her only wish is to see me find my mate. I want you to meet her as my mate.
I knew he couldn't make our relationship public. The royal family's internal struggles were complicated. He had his reasons, but I still agreed. I accept.
The trials have already started. I promised you could compete, but in your condition...
I'm fine. I have to participate.
All right. I'll wait for you at the field.
After Mr. Jones left, I struggled to get out of bed, dragging my battered body step by step towards the field. When I arrived, all the trainees were already lined up. I was covered in blood, my clothes torn, looking like I had crawled out of a battlefield. Mr. Jones publicly delayed the trials to wait for me, which angered everyone. He was favoring me.
Why should we wait for a slave?
Exactly. Who does she think she is?
Anyone else who speaks will be disqualified.
The crowd fell silent. I fell into line as the marshal announced the start of the trials.
Elimination system. 2 per group, winner advances. The last 3 will join the Royal Guard.
In the first round, I stepped onto the platform, and across from me stood a tall, burly she-wolf, a full head taller than me.
That slave dares to step onto the platform?
She's definitely getting carried off this round.
Mockery came from all directions. I didn't speak. I clenched my fists. My opponent charged at me like a bull. I dodged her first punch to the side. She swung again. I ducked. The third punch. I didn't dodge. I smashed my fist into her jaw. She swayed, then crashed to the ground.
Jennifer wins!
The trainees who had been mocking me just moments ago all fell silent. Dead silence. Second round. Another opponent.
That was probably luck.
She won't make it past the second round.
I punched my opponent in the gut. She fell to her knees and couldn't get up. The mockery faded again. Third round, fourth round, fifth round. I fought round after round. I was covered in wounds, my strength nearly gone, but I grit my teeth and held on.
She won again?
That slave. She really can fight.
The crowd went from mockery to gasps, then from gasps to cheers. Someone was calling my name.
Final round. Kevin, Barbara, Leah, Jennifer. 4-way battle.
The 4 of us stood inside the circle. My body was covered in fresh and old wounds. My strength nearly gone.
Jennifer, I never thought I'd see you in the finals, but it's a pity. Your efforts are about to go to waste.
Leah, come with me.
Barbara and Leah attacked me together from the start.
Die, beach!
Barbara and Leah attacked me together. I dodged left and right, barely holding on. Just as I was about to be knocked out of the circle, Kevin suddenly struck and drove back Barbara and Leah. Leah was knocked out.
Kevin, are you crazy? Why are you helping that beach?
Kevin didn't answer. He just looked at me with a heavy gaze. I looked away.
Kevin, Jennifer, Barbara. Congratulations to the 3 of you for joining the Royal Guard.
Mr. Jones stepped onto the platform and personally awarded me the Royal Guard Medal. When his fingers touched my hand, I felt them grow slightly warm.
You did well today.
Thank you. I clutched the medal and swore in my heart, I will become stronger to avenge my father. I dragged my wounded, exhausted body away from the field, with Barbara's venomous gaze following me from behind.
Jennifer, you beach. Don't think you can be smug for long.
After the trials ended, I dragged my battered body back alone. The sky was getting dark, and there was no one else on the road. As I passed an alley, 5 figures suddenly appeared ahead. Barbara stood at the front, followed by 4 she-wolves.
Bitch, you think you're something just because you got selected? I told you. I would make sure you never join the Royal Guard.
I clenched my fists. Every wound on my body was throbbing. I had no strength left for another fight.
Beat her! Beat this bitch to death!
The 4 she-wolves pounced on me at once. I blocked one with my fist.
Mr. Jones, standing not far away.
Mr. Jones appeared suddenly. The 4 she-wolves froze at the same time, as if nailed to the ground. They looked up, their faces pale as if they had seen death itself.
Mr. Jones.
Get lost.
Just 2 words. No shouting, no threats, like he was commenting on the weather. The 4 she-wolves didn't hesitate. They turned and ran, their skirts tangled around their feet, nearly tripping them, but they scrambled up and kept running. Barbara scrambled away and disappeared down the alley. She didn't look back. Not once. I lay on the ground, covered in wounds, barely able to lift my head. Gravel dug into my cheek. I could heard my own breathing. Heavy, like a broken bellows, a pair of black boots appeared in my vision. The leather was muddy but polished. A hand reached down to me. Long fingers, distinct knuckles, nails trimmed neatly.
Get up.
I took his hand. His palm was dry and warm, seeping through my cold fingers. He pulled me up with one motion. I stumbled and almost fell again.
Mr. Jones, thank you for saving me again.
I'll take you back.
He helped me walk back. His arm rested on my shoulder, not too heavy, not too light. I didn't push him away, not because I was too weak, because I didn't want to. His arm was steady, like a wall that would never fall. 3 days later, my injuries had mostly healed. Today was the day we set off for Marge Island. Kevin, Barbara, and I waited in the Great Hall. Alpha Norman and Luna Deborah came to see us off. The door opened. Prince Anthony walked in. He stood in the center of the hall, his gaze sweeping over each of us.
Mr. Jones, everyone is here.
Mr. Jones, Jennifer is a thief. She stole my pearl necklace. She doesn't deserve to train.
I clenched my fists, rage surging inside me. But I didn't panic. Mr. Jones, I haven't stolen anything. Please send someone to search her room. The truth will come out.
Search it.
The guards left to carry out the order. Barbara's face changed in an instant, but she forced herself to stay calm. Barbara tried the same old trick again. But unexpectedly, Mr. Jones didn't take her word for it. I had to seize this chance to get back my mother's keepsake. The guards returned quickly, holding a pearl necklace. Barbara's own. She had never lost her necklace at all.
Your necklace is intact. You framed her.
I seized this chance and stepped forward. Mr. Jones, Barbara took a necklace from me, my mother's keepsake. Please ask her to return it.
I didn't take anything from you. Who would want a slave's junk? The guards just searched. Only my necklace was there. You're lying.
I turned to look at Luna Deborah. She had watched Barbara take my necklace with her own eyes. But she averted my gaze. No one would testify for me. Barbara had hidden the necklace somewhere else. I had no proof. I could only swallow my anger for now.
Regardless, you falsely accused her of theft. Either apologize publicly or forfeit your place in the training. Your choice.
Barbara gritted her teeth, her lips trembling.
Sorry.
Too quiet. I can't hear you.
I'm sorry!
Her gritted teeth gave me a surge of satisfaction. She lowered her head, her eyes full of venom. I knew she would never let this go. We arrived at Marge Island by ship. A magnificent castle by the sea stood here, the Royal Knights training grounds. The one in charge of us was the prince's attendant, Neil.
One key for each person. Keep it safe. Lose it, and it's gone.
I took the brass key and found my dormitory room.
Hey, you're Jennifer, right? I'm Skylar. I'm in the room to your left.
Hello. I looked to the right, through the crack in the door. I saw Barbara's cold glare. Old enemies always met. I had just put down my simple luggage. When the urgent sound of a horn came from the training field outside.
Emergency assembly! Everyone to the training field now!
Hurry, we can't be late on our first day.
Skylar and I were about to leave when Barbara appeared in the doorway. She gave an evil grin and slammed the door shut. I heard the key turn in the lock. Enjoy your stay, bitch. Her footsteps faded away. I pulled at the door with all my strength. It didn't budge.
The door won't open from inside. We're going to be late. We're late on the first day. They'll send us away. What do we do?
Skylar's eyes turned red with anxiety. I pounded on the heavy wooden door and shouted.
Is anyone there? We're locked in.
No one answered. The assembly horn grew more urgent. Who could save us? Meanwhile, Barbara had already gone downstairs and was smiling smugly with her friend Anna.
You locked her inside.
Let that bitch taste what it's like to be late. Kicked out on the first day. Let's see how smug she can be then.
On the training ground, Drill Master Carson was counting heads with a dark expression.
2 people missing. Where are Jennifer and Skylar?
Don't know. Didn't see them.
Just then, Mr. Jones appeared for an inspection. He scanned the formation and frowned.
Who's absent? Jennifer and Skylar.
Mr. Jones didn't say another word. He turned and walked toward the dormitory building. I paced anxiously in the room, pounding on the door desperately.
Is anyone out there? Help!
Suddenly, footsteps stopped outside. The key turned. The door opened from the outside. Mr. Jones stood outside the door, his face expressionless. Mr. Jones stood in the doorway, looking at me expressionlessly. His gaze swept across my face and paused for a moment.
Go down and assemble. You're already late.
Mr. Jones! It was Barbara who locked us in!
He didn't look at Skyla. His eyes stayed on me.
Being late has consequences.
I heard the finality in his voice, but I noticed the corner of his mouth wasn't tight. Not like when he was dealing with someone who had done wrong. I tugged Skylar's sleeve, signaling her not to say anything more. We followed him to the training ground. Dusk was falling, torches already lit, crackling in the wind. All the trainees' eyes were on us. Some were smirking, some were whispering.
Jennifer and Skylar are late. Public punishment. As a warning to all.
His voice wasn't loud, but each word hit the ground like a nail.
Mr. Jones!
I saw Skylar's face turn crimson. She wanted to argue. I stepped forward, putting myself in front of Skylar.
Mr. Jones, being late was our fault.
His eyes landed on my face. No expression, but I knew he was listening. But Skyla is innocent. I dragged her into this. I took a deep breath.
Please punish only me.
He didn't answer immediately. The torchlight flickered in his eyes, as if weighing something.
Fine. Stay behind after training.
I didn't know what awaited me, but I could feel his gaze was still on me. It hadn't moved. After the other trainees left, I stood alone on the empty training ground. The moon cast cold light on the obstacle course.
Your punishment is pass the entire obstacle course in 30 seconds.
I looked at the course in the distance. Filled with stakes, high walls, and a single plank bridge. 30 seconds? How was that possible? But I had no way back. I charged forward. The first time, 2 minutes. The second, 1 minute and a half. The third, 1 minute. I lost count of how many times I ran. Sweat and mud soaked through my clothes. My legs were shaking. My lungs felt like they would burst, but I couldn't stop.
30 seconds. That's enough.
I nearly collapsed to the ground. I had done it. A gentle smile appeared on Mr. Jones's face.
I'm taking you to see my mother tomorrow afternoon.
I froze. He changed his face so fast, I didn't even know what hit me. The next afternoon, the prince took me on a sailboat away from Marge Island, towards the royal castle. Sea wind was strong. He stood at the bow, his back straight. I watched his silhouette, a strange feeling rising in my heart. At the royal castle, I changed into the court gown Mr. Jones had prepared. Gold thread was embroidered on the hem, and the cinched waist accentuated my figure.
You must be Jennifer. Come closer. Let me look at you.
Lady Elizabeth was very ill, her face pale, but her eyes were bright with joy.
Anthony has finally found his mate. I can die in peace.
My lady, you will get better. After dinner, a heavy rain fell outside. The servants had arranged only one bedroom. Red roses were arranged in a heart shape on the bed. Candles were lit on the floor. The whole room looked like a wedding night. This is...
You take the bed. I'll take the sofa.
He turned and walked toward the sofa. I noticed the tips of his ears turning slightly red. Late at night, just as I was about to fall asleep, I heard faint footsteps outside the door.
My mother is outside the door.
I woke up instantly. Lady Elizabeth was eavesdropping. I held my breath and didn't dare to move. Suddenly, Mr. Jones lay down beside me, making my heart race instantly.
Play along.
He tapped the wooden headboard gently, making a thun.
Move over. Stop crowding me.
Fine. Don't steal the blanket. He turned over again, making the bed creak. I almost laughed. This lofty prince was now playing along with me for his mother's sake. The footsteps lingered for a long time before slowly fading away.
She's gone.
We both let out a breath of relief. He went back to the sofa and lay down with his back to me. I thought I would have trouble sleeping. After all, it was the first time I had shared a room with a man. But somehow, listening to his steady breathing, I soon fell asleep and slept soundly. The next morning, before dawn, Mr. Jones gently shook me awake.
Time to go. We have to leave before my mother wakes up.
I sat up, rubbing my eyes. He was already waiting at the door, fully dressed. Mist covered the sea. He stood at the bow for a long time without speaking. I watched his silhouette. A subtle change stirred in my heart. This man was not what I had imagined. He seemed cold, but for his mother's wish, he was willing to put aside his pride and play along. His ears could turn red. He could be embarrassed too. As the boat docked, he looked back at me, hesitating to speak. I pretended not to notice, but my heartbeat had lost its rhythm. The first day of formal training, Drill Master Carson divided us into pairs for attack and defense practice.
Jennifer and Daniel, one team. Opponents are Barbara and Kevin.
Daniel was a trainee from Blackstone Pack. He had a warm smile and was one of the few who were kind to me.
Jennifer, let's work together.
Okay. We stepped into the sparring circle. Opposite us, Barbara and Kevin took their positions. Barbara crossed her arms and looked me up and down with contempt.
Jennifer, you shameless bitch.
She hurled insults loudly in front of everyone, deliberately making sure the onlookers heard. Daniel frowned and spoke up for me.
Shut up!
What, are you charmed by her too?
I didn't say a word. I punched her in the face.
How dare you hit me?
Another punch to her nose. Blood sprayed out.
That slave hit Barbara! Good one!
Barbara clutched her nose, her eyes full of hatred. Barbara lunged at me like a madwoman, her nails aiming for my face. I dodged to the side. I slapped her across the face. She fell to the ground, her mouth full of dirt. Barbara. This is the price of provoking me. Daniel stood nearby and watched the whole thing. He was stunned, his eyes full of surprise.
Jennifer, you're the strongest girl I've ever seen.
Thanks. Just lucky.
Training ended, and the trainees scattered to rest. I walked alone to the shade under a tree by the training ground.
Jennifer, I've missed you.
A pair of arms wrapped around my waist from behind. Kevin's breath was hot against my ear.
I want to make love to you.
Let go of me!
I broke free and slapped him across the face.
How dare you hit me?
He lunged at me, grabbing my wrists. We wrestled. A crowd gathered. I heard someone said, "Mr. Jones is here."
Stop.
Mr. Jones stood in the middle of the crowd, staring coldly at us.
Kevin, carry the sandbag. Drop and raise 2,000 times.
She threw the first punch.
2,500.
Kevin was led away by guards. Mr. Jones turned to me.
Jennifer, stay behind.
He was harassing me!
I'm not punishing you.
I froze. Did he just smile?
I want to train you alone. You have talent, but you can be stronger.
He corrected my punching form with his own hands. When his fingers touched the back of my hand, we both pulled back as if shocked.
That's enough for today.
I watched his back as he walked away. My heart wouldn't stop racing for a long time. So this is how strong the pull between mates really is. After training, Daniel came to me with a bag of snacks.
Jennifer, I brought you some food.
Thank you, Daniel.
We're friends.
We sat on the grass and chatted. I talked about Mr. Jones's training.
He's scarier than Carson. When he trains, he's like ice. His expression never changes.
Keep your voice down.
Suddenly, I felt a chill down my spine, like a cold arrow had been shot at my back. I slowly turned my head. Mr. Jones was standing right behind me, staring coldly at me.
If you have the energy to gossip, it seems today's training wasn't tiring enough. 2 more hours.
I regretted saying those words. Daniel shrunk his neck and pretended not to hear anything. Late at night, I was fast asleep. Outside the window, there was only moonlight and the footsteps of patrolling guards. Suddenly, a bucket of ice water poured over me from head to toe. I jolted awake. Barbara stood by the bed holding an empty bucket, a smug smile on her face. Awake? Feel refreshed?
Barbara, are you crazy?
This is the price you pay for stealing my spotlight. I got out of bed and slapped her across the face.
Ah! How dare you hit me!
She lunged at me and grabbed my hair. I caught her wrist. We wrestled. Just then, the sound of the assembly horn came from outside the window. The horn grew more urgent. I pushed Barbara away, didn't bother to change my clothes, and ran out of the room soaking wet.
Stop!
Cold wind cut through my soaked clothes. I was shivering, but I couldn't be late. On the training ground, all the trainees were already lined up. Soaking wet, my hair still dripping, I ran into formation looking a mess.
Why is she soaking wet? Did she fall into a river?
Just then, Mr. Jones came for an inspection. He scanned the formation, his gaze landed on me, and he frowned.
Bring a towel.
A guard quickly brought a towel. Mr. Jones took it, walked up to me, and handed it over.
Dry yourself off before training.
I froze. Was he concerned about me? I took the towel, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw Barbara standing at the dormitory window, grinding her teeth in rage. Mr. Jones followed my gaze and saw Barbara at the window too. He frowned and turned to Drill Master Carson.
Carson, Barbara was late. 2 extra hours on the obstacle course.
Yes, Mr. Jones!
I stole a glance at the window, her skin turning pale. A wave of satisfaction washed over me. I knew it. Mr. Jones was doing this for me. I lowered my head and dried my hair, unable to stop the corners of my mouth from turning up, so he could play favorites too. At lunchtime, Daniel and I sat in a corner of the dining hall to eat. Barbara had been doing extra training for being late that morning, and only now had time to come to the dining hall. She hadn't even eaten yet. The moment she saw me, she rushed over.
Daniel, don't you know she's a slut who seduces every man she meets?
Barbara stood by our table, her voice loud enough for the whole dining hall to hear.
Barbara, please shut your mouth.
What, are you charmed by her too?
I didn't say a word. I picked up the bowl of hot soup in front of me, stood up, and poured it over Barbara's head.
That's burning! You bitch!
Soup ran down her face. She screamed and tried to hit me, but I dodged and tripped her to the floor. Just then, Mr. Jones happened to be passing by the dining hall entrance.
Mr. Jones, Jennifer hit me! Please stand up for me!
Mr. Jones frowned, glanced at me, then, without a word, walked straight past.
Mr. Jones? Mr. Jones!
Barbara sat on the floor, stunned like a wooden chicken. Her hatred grew deeper, but I didn't care. The next day, as I passed the training ground bulletin board, I stopped in my tracks. The wall was covered with drawings. Sketches of Daniel and me. Drawn from tricky angles, they made it look like I was hugging him, kissing him.
Jennifer and Daniel, are they together?
No wonder Mr. Jones is always targeting her. So she's the one creating a bad atmosphere.
The rumors spread like wildfire. I clenched my fists, knowing it had to be Barbara. Mr. Jones stood behind the crowd, his face ashen. Without a word, he turned and left. The next morning, all the trainees were summoned to the training ground. Mr. Jones stood on the platform, his face cold as ice.
Barbara Lively.
Barbara was dragged out of the crowd by guards, her face pale.
Spreading rumors, slandering others. Exiled from Marge Island.
It's not me! That bitch Jennifer set me up! Mr. Jones, you're defending her! Like that! Are you already sleeping with her?
Gag her.
The guards grabbed Barbara's hair and shoved her to the ground.
Jennifer, I will make your life a living hell one day.
She was dragged away. I stood in the crowd, watching coldly as she disappeared. This woman who had framed me again and again had finally got what she deserved. Mr. Jones was away for 2 days to select the second batch of trainees. Today he returned, bringing a group of newcomers. Among them, a girl stood out. She wore a brand new training uniform, and had a sweet smile.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ella Wood.
Ella Wood. My body went rigid, my fingernails digging into my palms. Her father, Arthur Wood, was once my father's beta. He betrayed my father, killed him, and seized the rainbow pack. Ella was once my best friend. But after the coup, she turned on me without mercy. Helping her father hunt me down, she saw that I was still alive, shock flashing in her eyes. Our eyes met, an invisible storm brewing in the air. She didn't come over to talk to me, but I could tell she was plotting something. A few days later, the marshal arranged for the new and old trainees to explore the jungle together. I walked alone through the dense forest, alert to my surroundings.
Help! Is anyone there? Help!
Cries for help came from ahead. I rushed in that direction. After a few dozen steps, the ground suddenly gave way beneath me. I fell into a deep pit. Stabbing pain shot through my body. The stakes had...
Jennifer!
He jumped into the pit. I felt his hands trembling as he carefully pulled the stakes out of my body. Sharp pain woke me briefly, then darkness took me again. When I regained consciousness again, I was laying on a bed in the infirmary. My whole body was wrapped in bandages. Moving even an inch felt like being cut by a knife. The healer said I had multiple fractures, internal damage, and severe blood loss. But my will to live was strong. I was out of danger. I wanted to ask where Mr. Jones was, but I held back. He had saved me, but he didn't come in to see me even once. I lay on the hospital bed, staring at the ceiling. Why was he avoiding me? I stayed in the infirmary for a week. Every day, maids sent by Lady Elizabeth brought me meals and changed my bandages. Daniel came to take care of me every night. He helped me wash, fed me soup, and stayed with me until late.
Jennifer, get well soon. The training ground is too boring without you.
Thank you, Daniel.
We're friends. No need to thank me.
The day I was discharged, Daniel came early to pick me up. He helped me down the steps and was about to help me into the carriage.
Jennifer!
I turned my head. Mr. Jones was on horseback, having arrived at the gate without my noticing. He dismounted. He strode over and took my luggage from Daniel's hands. His eyes were cold, as if he were angry.
I'll take her.
Mr. Jones, I can take her back.
You'd better get to training. The dormitory master needs to talk to you about your nights away from the dorm.
Daniel opened his mouth, looked at me, then left with clear reluctance.
Get in the carriage.
I climbed into the carriage. He sat across from me. The compartment was small. We were very close. Neither of us spoke. I could smell the pine scent on him, and my heartbeat quickened for no reason.
Don't let others take care of you anymore.
Daniel is a friend.
Friends aren't allowed either.
He turned his head to look out the window, but the tips of his ears were red. My heartbeat lost its rhythm again. The trap in the jungle was set by Ella, but I had no proof. The next day, the marshal took everyone to the seaside for swimming training. The sun was bright, the sea sparkling.
Everyone into the water!
The others swam off like fish. I paddled slowly forward and looked back. Ella slowed down too. She followed at a distance, unhurried. I knew what she was waiting for everyone to get far away, for no witnesses. I clutched my chest and thrashed in the water. Water splashed everywhere. I deliberately swallowed a mouthful.
Help! My old injury is acting up. Jennifer, what's wrong? Let me help you.
She swam over, one hand on my arm, the other on my shoulder. Don't be afraid. I'll take you back. Her hand suddenly pushed, shoving my head under the water. Die. I held my breath and didn't struggle. In that moment, as I sank beneath the surface, I saw her face, twisted, excited, 10 years of hatred finally showing. The water was dark. I picked up a rock and slashed it hard across Ella's ankle, her grip in pain. I burst up from the water and grabbed her throat. You want to kill me?
So what if I do? You should have died a long time ago. As long as you live, my pack will never have peace. Your pack? That was my father's pack. Arthur the traitor stole it from my father. Shut up!
She lunged at me like a madwoman, her nails aiming for my face. I dodged sideways and kicked her in the stomach. She sank under the water, struggling to surface. I took the chance and stepped on her back, pushing her back down. Just as she was about to suffocate, I saw a piece of driftwood floating nearby. Using it as cover, she swam desperately towards the shore. Ella scrambled onto the shore, collapsing on the sand, gasping for breath.
Jennifer, I won't let you go.
I stood in the sea, watching her coldly. I knew this wasn't the time to kill her, but the hatred between us had only deepened. Just then, I heard hurried footsteps behind me. Someone was running.
Jennifer!
I turned around. Mr. Jones stood on the beach, his chest heaving. He had run all the way. His hair was tousled by the sea wind, his boots covered in sand. His brow was furrowed, and in his eyes was something I had never seen before. Not anger, but fear. Then he strode into the sea. Water splashed onto my face. He didn't stop until he was right in front of me. His hand came up and touched my face. His fingertips were cold and trembling.
You're alive.
Mr. Jones!
He suddenly pulled me into his arms, tight. So tight it hurt my ribs.
Whatever you're planning, tell me first. Don't make me...
His arms tightened a little more. His voice broke off. He heard that I had fallen into the sea and thought I would never come back out. From the dock to here, how long had he run? What had he been thinking? I didn't dare ask. I just slowly raised my hands and held his back. He didn't speak. He just held me for a long time. In this moment, he wasn't a prince standing above everyone, just a man afraid of losing someone who could no longer pretend. After some time, Mr. Jones selected me to accompany him on a dangerous mission against vampires. We arrived at a small log cabin on the border of Red Sun Pack by carriage.
Rest tonight. We enter the forest tomorrow. Vampires are ferocious. Be careful.
Yes. The next day, we entered the forest. Tall oaks blocked out half the sky, fallen leaves crunching underfoot. Mr. Jones reached out his hand.
Hold my hand so we don't get separated.
I hesitated for a moment, then placed my hand in his palm. His fingers tightened around mine. His palm was dry and warm. His warmth made my heart suddenly race. We walked along the forest path. He stayed half a step ahead, just enough to shield me. It was too quiet. No birds singing, no insects buzzing.
Something's wrong.
No sooner had he spoken than the bushes on our left rustled violently. A pale-faced vampire sprang out. His eyes were dark red, his lips like smeared blood. He raised a silver crossbow and aimed it at us. The tip of the bolt reflected a cold, deadly gleam. We shifted into our wolf forms at the same time. My wolf, Eva.
There's more than one.
The bushes began to sway in waves, like something surging up from beneath the earth. Dozens of vampires emerged from all directions. They raised their crossbows, cruel smiles on their lips.
Fall back.
We stood back to back. I could feel his breathing, steady.
It's an ambush.
I counted, at least 30.
Mr. Jones, we've been waiting for you.
My heart sank. We hadn't found them. They had been waiting for us all along. Dozens of vampires fired their silver arrows at once. We dodged nimbly, the arrows whistling past our ears. In the chaos, 7 or 8 vampires fell. The rest began to retreat. I breathed a sigh of relief, but before I could fully relax, suddenly, a vampire lying on the ground raised his crossbow and aimed at my back. The bolt was already flying.
Watch out!
Mr. Jones lunged in front of me. The silver bolt tore through his arm. Blood gushed out, and his face went pale instantly.
Mr. Jones!
You're okay. That's all that matters.
He collapsed in my arms, his lips turning white, his body trembling. I held him, feeling his life slipping away through the wound. My heart felt like it was being crushed by a fist, the pain stealing my breath.
No! You can't die!
In the pouring rain, I carried the unconscious Mr. Jones on my back.
I had to find shelter, or he would die.
I couldn't let him die. I finally found a cave. I laid Mr. Jones on a stone slab, peeled off his wet clothes, and started a fire. Wrapped his wound with cloth. He was burning with fever, his body shaking, his lips purple. What should I do? If this continued, he would die. I knew it. The poison from the silver bolt was eating away at him. He had to get warm, or he would die. I hesitated for a long time. Mr. Jones woke up. He opened his eyes and looked at me blankly, then at himself.
What happened to us?
You were hit by a silver bolt. I brought you to the cave. You had a high fever. I warmed you up. He was silent for a long time, his ears slowly turning red.
Last night, I don't really remember.
I breathed a sigh of relief. Good that he didn't remember.
Let's go back.
We went to the infirmary. The healer confirmed that the silver bolt had not remained in his body, and the wound was not serious. When we came out of the infirmary, I thought he would take me back to the cabin.
We don't come here often. Let's take a stroll.
He walked beside me, neither fast nor slow. I didn't dare ask why, so I just followed. The town was lively. Stalls lined the streets on both sides, and young girls were holding flowers in their hands.
What day is it today?
Valentine's Day.
He stopped in front of a flower shop and bought a bouquet of red roses, handing them to me.
Thank you, Mr. Jones.
Just didn't want you to look too pathetic.
I held the roses, a warm current rising in my heart. His ears were red again. In the evening, we walked through the forest. I suddenly noticed a hot spring emitting steam.
There's a hot spring here. I want to take a bath.
I'll keep watch outside.
I took off my clothes and sank into the hot spring. The warm water washed away the exhaustion of the past days. I was closing my eyes, enjoying the peace, when the water suddenly broke. Mr. Jones jumped in. His hand covered my mouth.
Don't make a sound. There are vampires nearby.
He put his arm around my waist and we sank beneath the surface together. It was quiet underwater. I could feel his warmth, his heartbeat, my face pressed against his chest. I didn't dare move. I couldn't breathe. My lungs felt like they were about to burst. Just to look at him. Water splashed loudly. I could feel his gaze on me. Burning. Silence. Just the sound of water and our breathing. I opened my mouth, wanting to say something, but nothing came out.
That just now.
I know. It was for air.
Yeah.
Another silence. We both knew it. The last time, it wasn't for air anymore.
They said they're going to kidnap the Alpha and Luna of Red Sun Pack.
He finally spoke of business. His voice was hoarser than usual.
We have to stop them.
I used those words as an excuse, turned around and climbed out of the water. With my back to him, I put on my clothes. My fingers were trembling. I didn't know if it was from the cold or from something else. We disguised ourselves as vampires and infiltrated their castle. After walking through one dark corridor after another, we finally found the imprisoned Alpha and Luna in the deepest part of the dungeon.
You monsters! Stay away from us!
We're here to rescue you. I crouched down and tried the iron door with the keys I had stolen. The lock clicked. The door opened.
Come out quickly.
The Alpha looked up. His eyes were empty and lifeless, as if someone had taken his soul.
Watch out!
The Alpha raised a crossbow and aimed it at my head. His hand was trembling, but there was no struggle in his eyes.
Mr. Jones, you fell into our trap. We wanted you.
Let her go. I'll go with you.
No!
Don't be afraid.
His eyes were calm, as if he were talking about something trivial, but my heart felt like it had been torn open. Mr. Jones surrendered himself to save me. We were locked in the same cell together. The iron door slammed shut behind us. In the darkness, I could only hear my own heartbeat. And his.
Come here.
His voice was low. I walked over, unable to see his face. The next second, he pulled me into his arms. Tight. So tight I could barely breathe.
I won't let you die.
I buried my face in his chest. His heart was pounding, like a war drum. The dungeon was cold. Cold wind seeped through the gaps between the iron bars, but his body was warm. He lowered his head. His breath brushed across my forehead. Then,
Jennifer.
He kissed me. Behind the cold iron bars of the dungeon, his lips met mine, burning, like lighting a fire in the darkness. I didn't push him away. I couldn't. His hand gripped my waist. I placed my hand on his chest and felt his heartbeat, as fast as mine. He pulled back from my lips and rested his forehead against mine. We were both breathing hard. I leaned against his back, listening to his breathing slowly calm down. Suddenly, the sound of fighting came from outside. The royal knights had arrived. The knights stormed the castle and fought the vampires. In the chaos, we took Elder Sherman hostage and escaped the dungeon. By dawn, the vampires were driven back. We rescued the Alpha and Luna and sailed back to Marge Island with Sherman as our prisoner. The sea breeze hit my face. I stood on the deck, staring at the horizon. Mr. Jones came and stood beside me. He didn't speak. He just stood there, very close. I wanted to ask him why he had risked his life for me. The words came to my lips, but I swallowed them.
What are you thinking about?
Nothing. He glanced at me and said nothing more. The ship sailed on. Marge Island appeared on the horizon. Lady Elizabeth was waiting at the dock. When she saw us getting off the boat, she rushed over and grabbed Mr. Jones's ear.
You brat! How could you take Jennifer to such a dangerous place?
Jennifer is staying with me tonight. You leave.
Mother!
I decide!
Lady Elizabeth took my hand and whispered, "A mother knows her son best. Anthony likes you. I'm going to host a masquerade ball for you." A masquerade ball? The night of the masquerade ball. The hall was brilliantly lit. Crystal chandeliers hung overhead, candlelight flickering on everyone's masks. I wore the gorgeous gown Mr. Jones had chosen and a golden mask. I stood at the edge of the crowd, watching the figures spinning on the dance floor. Then he appeared. Mr. Jones wore a black silk robe and a black and gold mask. He walked through the crowd towards me. Everyone's eyes followed him.
Miss, may I have this dance?
His hand was extended in front of me. The she-wolves around us gasped. "My pleasure." I placed my hand in his palm. He held it and led me onto the dance floor. The music began. He held my waist and I rested my hand on his shoulder. We spun in the candlelight. His gaze never left me, as if we were the only two people in the hall.
Mr. Jones is looking at her.
"Who's that in the golden mask?" I couldn't make out what they were saying. I didn't care. He lifted me up, then set me down gently. The gown spread out around my feet.
You look beautiful.
My face burned beneath the mask. Just as the song was ending, someone slammed into me from behind. I stumbled and my mask was torn off, falling to the floor.
Oh my! It's Jennifer!
Ella bent down and picked up the mask, a fake smile on her face.
She's a slut. She seduced Mr. Jones. Didn't you know?
It is her. Shameless.
Whispers flooded in like a tide. I stood there, my nails digging into my palms.
Oh, did I say something wrong?
Mr. Jones's face turned ashen. He didn't look at Ella. He walked up to the platform.
Jennifer is indeed the woman I have feelings for. But she has never seduced me.
The hall was so quiet you could hear the candle wicks burning.
If anyone insults her, slanders her, or spreads rumors about her again, I will not spare them.
I stood below the platform, tears blurring my vision. All my life, no one had ever defended me like this.
Let's go.
He offered me his hand. I took it. This time, I held on tight. After the ball, Mr. Jones took my hand and led me to the garden. Moonlight fell on the rose bushes, and the air was filled with a faint floral scent.
Jennifer, I have something to tell you.
He held my wrists and looked into my eyes. I had never seen him this nervous before.
I love you. I want you to be my mate, so that we can live together for the rest of our lives.
My heart was pounding so hard, I thought it would burst out of my chest. He confessed. That cold prince actually confessed. Do you know how long I've been waiting for those words? From the moment you caught me at the trials, I stood on tiptoe and kissed him on the lips.
I love you too.
He was stunned for a moment, then held me tight and deepened the kiss.
Shall we go to my private island for a date tomorrow?
Yes, he smiled. That man who never changed his expression smiled at me. The next day, Mr. Jones announced a day off for all trainees. He took me on a royal sailing ship to his private island.
Have you read all these?
Yes. This is just the tip of the iceberg.
He said it flatly, as if it was the most ordinary thing in the world, but I pictured him as a child, curled up alone in the library. No one with him, no one asking, just reading, book after book. Suddenly I felt a pang of sadness. I walked over, wrapped my arms around him, and buried my face in his chest.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I just think you've had it pretty hard too, haven't you?
He didn't speak, but his arms slowly came up and held my back. In that moment, he wasn't a prince standing above everyone else. He was just a silent man being held.
Meeting you is the luckiest thing in my life.
Me too.
He lowered his head and kissed my lips. His tongue slipped to my mouth and tangled with mine. My body went weak, leaning against him.
Do you want to do it here?
I'm ready.
He unbuttoned my dress, his kisses sliding from my lips to my collarbone. His hands roamed over my body, lighting a fire. In the evening, we went ashore. He cooked for me in the villa himself. The fish was burnt, but I ate it happily.
It's delicious.
You're lying.
It's true. Because you made it, it's delicious. He was stunned for a moment, then spoke up. Mr. Jones was still holding me. I thought my father would be happy for me. The royal sailing ship slowly docked. Mr. Jones held my waist, and we walked off the boat together. The sea breeze blew against my face, and I was still thinking about the past 2 days on the island, like a dream.
Get some rest when you're back.
Yeah, I was about to say something when I felt a chill run down my spine, like something piercing my skin. I turned my head. Ella stood by the dock, her arms crossed over her chest, staring right at us.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Let's go. I took his arm and turned away, but that gaze followed me all the way, like a snake's tongue. A few days later, Daniel and I sat in the corner of the dining hall. Sunlight streamed in through the high windows, falling on the wooden table.
Haven't seen you for days. Did Mr. Jones take you somewhere?
Yeah. Went to his private island.
Just the two of you?
I looked down and stirred the soup in my bowl with a spoon. No answer. My relationship with Mr. Jones would eventually become public. I didn't know how that would affect him. Daniel saw my silence and gave a bitter smile.
Fine. I won't ask.
He waved his hand with a smile, his eyes landing on my bowl. The soup was still steaming.
That soup smells good. Let me have a taste.
Can't you order your own?
Just one taste. So stingy.
He took the bowl from in front of me and lowered his head for a sip.
It really...
His voice suddenly cut off, like someone had grabbed him by the throat.
Daniel?
His face went pale in an instant, then blood pouring from the corner of his mouth, dripping onto the table.
Jennifer.
His body began to convulse, as if something were tearing him apart from the inside.
Daniel!
Someone's been poisoned! Call the healer!
He collapsed on the floor. I held him. His hands were cold. I could feel his life slipping away. I snapped my head up. The bowl of soup. That soup was meant for me. My gaze swept across the dining hall. Trainees crowded around, some in shock, some trying to help. Then, I saw her. Ella stood at the entrance of the dining hall. She didn't come closer, didn't look surprised. My whole body trembled, from rage seeping out from the very marrow of my bones.
Move aside! Everyone move aside!
The healer rushed in and lifted Daniel onto a stretcher. I followed behind, running out of the dining hall. Daniel was poisoned and fell unconscious, and was brought to the infirmary. I stayed by his bed, looking at his pale face. That bowl of soup was meant for me. He took the hit for me. I wringed out a cloth and gently wiped his arms and chest. His breathing was weak, but steady. The next night, Daniel finally woke up.
Jennifer?
You're awake! I'll go get the healer.
No. Don't go yet.
His voice was hoarse, like it was being squeezed out of his throat. I sat back down by the bed.
You've been taking care of me this whole time?
Don't talk. Just rest and recover. A few days later, Mr. Jones came to my room. He stood in the doorway, not coming in.
You're still going to the infirmary?
Daniel hasn't recovered yet. He needs someone to take care of him.
Are there no other people at the infirmary?
He was poisoned for me. I can't just abandon him.
I don't like how close you are with him.
He's just my friend.
Does a friend need to wipe him down? Feed him medicine? Stay by his bed all night?
I told you, he did it for me.
You can hire someone else to take care of him.
What do you mean?
I won't allow you to go there anymore.
He stood in front of me, very close. His eyes were cold, but his breath was warm. Are you ordering me?
I'm begging you.
I froze. He never says the word beg.
I don't like him touching you, even if it's to take care of you.
He's not touching me.
I saw it. His hand was on yours.
His voice was trembling, not from cold, from holding something back. Are you jealous? He didn't answer.